morning, guys. Okay, it's not a prank. I'm not in here because it's a prank. It's Father's Day. I'm ready. It's on Sunday. We're going to church. So I will just go ready, everything done so that I can go wake earlier up and get her ready so that we can leave. I just wrote a message for Hubby on my Instagram. And I'm looking back at how far we've come with him. I literally feel like crying. I was getting ready, I was in the shower crying, remembering how far we've come from, how much he has been great to me. I don't even have any words that could thank him. How he has struggled for us, how he has struggled for me to give me everything that I want, give my daughter the best life ever, as much as he can, probably. And all the messages I'm getting from people like, you are literally blessed to have him. People wishing me on my WhatsApp and Instagram, and I'm speechless. He has literally been the best Hubby ever. You know, people assume you have to have done a church wedding and all that to have your hubby for him to keep you, but the things that he has done for me, I haven't seen most couples who are married in churches doing it, and it doesn't define anyone. He has. Okay, right now he's asleep and I'm going to wake both of them up. He doesn't even have any idea that today is Father's Day. That's surprising. He never follows up on anything. And yesterday I asked him, on your birthday, I didn't want to exactly tell him on Father's Day or something. Okay. On your birthday, or if it's a great occasion, what would you want me to get you, or what would you want me to do for you? And he told me, if you have to get me something, maybe a house, that's what I want. But you can't get me a house right now. So all I want is your love. And I was like, wow, I give you all my love. And yeah, so I wanted to do something for him today, and I have no idea what I would do for him. He is this one person who's hardest to crack when it comes to doing stuff for. He would go out of line to do stuff for you, but telling you what he wants or wanting you to do something for him, or even showing you, is the last thing that he will do. I have no idea what I'm going to do for him. I don't know what he wants. Literally, he acts like he has it all. I try to figure out what he would need that I can get, but I don't have. I can't get what he needs right now. So today is his day, and he deserves everything. I remember when I came back from the hospital.
Mama, angalia nakimbia.
I don't know if people know, but Alia could not breastfeed her. Alia could not suck. Alia has, if you have seen in the videos, Alia has this tiny little mouth that she just called it, and her mouth is now getting bigger. We are, and she called it breastfeed. So the whole first month that after I came from the hospital, my late auntie was here and my mom-in-law. They were looking after me, and Hubby, in the middle of the night, they were all tired. They will be all tired by night, and in the middle of the night, Alia will wake up. He will be the first one to hear her. He'd wake up, come and warm milk, just carry her warm milk and try and walk around the whole house with her. I'd wake up, after giving birth, your son, and you can't even help a thing. I'd look at him, I'd cry. I can't help him. Every night he wakes up at 3. He will wake up at 3, and I'll just look at him walk around the house in the dark, trying to get Alia back to sleep, and I couldn't help it. I can't walk. I can't just do what he's doing. And He never mind, he never complained, he never told me he was tired. He has never even mentioned it ever since. Like, it was nothing to him, but it meant the world to me. How much he had sacrificed for me. I remember him having to borrow his brother's shirts, having to argue about what he will wear. If he wears his brother, they will fight. Little did I know, like, I'll tell them, babes, you just buy your own, and he wouldn't. And little did I know that he was trying not to buy stuff so that he can get me an engagement ring. He was just trying to save up for everything. Even his family thought that he was just not doing things, but he knew where he was going. He was trying to save up. I remember about 2 years ago when we were dating, after he engaged me, he told me he wanted a kid with me. We tried getting a kid, and I don't know if most of you have even watched that video. We call it The Truth About Our Baby. People think that Alia was a mistake, but we started planning for Alia 2 years ago. I couldn't just have a baby. We tried. I even called myself, but I said, Minitasa. I told him, I can't have a baby. You just go look for another girl who will have a baby for you. He wanted a baby, and take the baby to his father, and like, here's your grandchild. I couldn't get a baby in time. He lost his dad, and I felt so bad. Like, you wanted a kid, you wanted to go introduce me to your dad with your kid, but I just couldn't give you that kid. After that, I just told him I wanted a baby, a son, to be named Edward. I told him I'm going to try and give you a son, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I don't know. I just couldn't. Then times passed, and God just opened a way miraculously. I just got pregnant, and I couldn't believe that I was pregnant. Like, I didn't even test my pregnancy for the first month. I was like, I can't be pregnant, why will they even bother testing? Yes, I've missed my periods, but why will they even bother? So he was so excited. And I remember that day I came back from their place, and he had told me, like, just go, just do it. And I went and bought the pregnancy tester. I found out I was pregnant. I told him, and he also couldn't believe it. It was like a miracle. Like, Alia is a blessing, a big blessing to us. And after I gave birth to her, Alia has been the biggest thing in his life. Like, he will literally do everything in his power for Alia. I don't even know if I try explaining how much of a great father he is. You all guys wouldn't understand. I can't even say a quarter of who he is. You all just see us playing. Doing all that, but he can wake up in the middle of the night and start. By the way, the only person who can feed Alia well, he's the only person who can. Alia is 8 months now. She hates food. She doesn't like eating, and if I feed her, she doesn't want. She never wants me to feed her. I have to breastfeed her if it's feeding her, but he's the one who can, only one who can feed her. I don't know if you guys have said, no, I don't post those on Instagram. I just record and post on my WhatsApp stories how they just feed, how he can just feed her. And I get surprised, and I feel like, wow, you're an amazing dad. He has turned down a lot of things so that he can just have time to spend with us. He just looks for everything he can do when he's at home to be with us and make sure we don't lack anything ever. He has done what a lot of boys like him, like young men like him, wouldn't even do. Most men run away from their girls at this age. Most men don't even do what he does. I get a lot of DMs telling me how lucky I am. Comments telling me how lucky I am to have such a guy who's okay with our situation. And I thank God daily. Like, I literally thank God for blessing me. He's the biggest blessing in my life. He taught me how to love. I didn't know what loving in a relationship was like. I knew just dating is just dating. You just have to have a boyfriend and that's it. You have to have the thing to name somebody your boyfriend and that's it. I didn't know you need to love somebody. You can fall in love with somebody. I didn't know that. And he taught me that. He has the greatest heart I've ever seen in a man. The biggest heart. How he handles me, I don't even know.